Atreus Impulsive Son. Kratos Stoic Father. Kratos and Atreus form the mythic partnership defined by discipline, battle-tested resolve, and youthful impulse. Their lore presents them as a father and son pair, whose strength grows through conflict, survival, and shared purpose. Kratos generates experience counters whenever you attack with gods or whenever a god dies, then turns those counters into +1/+1 counters at the end step. Atreus uses those same experience counters to draw cards, discard a card, and deal damage to each opponent, giving the deck both resources and pressure. As partner commanders, Kratos and Atreus support a deck built around god synergy and counter-based progression. The strategy works by attacking with resilient gods, gaining experience counters through combat and deaths, then converting those counters into stronger creatures, card advantage, and steady opponent-wide damage. Combo ideas for Kratos and Atreus decks. Combo number 1. Toralf, God of Fury, plus Blasphemous Act. Required conditions: 1. Toralf God of Fury is on your battlefield. 2. Blasphemous Act is in your hand. 3. You have enough mana to cast Blasphemous Act. Combo activation steps: 1. Cast Blasphemous Act, dealing 13 damage to each creature. 2. Each creature an opponent controls who was dealt excess damage this way causes Toralf to trigger. 3. Resolve the first Toralf trigger, dealing an amount of damage to an opponent. 4. Repeat step 3 for each remaining triggers. Combo result: critical damage to each opponent. Combo number 2. Kratos Stoic Father, plus Sage of Hours. Required conditions: 1. Kratos Stoic Father is on your battlefield. 2. Sage of Hours is on your battlefield. 3. You have at least 5 experience counters. Combo activation steps: 1. At the beginning of your end step, Kratos' second ability triggers, then put at least 5 +1/+1 counters on Sage of Hours. 2. Activate Sage of Hours, then remove all +1/+1 counters from it, causing you to take at least one extra turn after this one. 3. Repeat each turn. Combo result: infinite turns. Combo number 3. Heliod, Suncrowned, plus Walking Ballista. Required conditions: 1. Heliod Suncrowned is on your battlefield. 2. Walking Ballista is on your battlefield. 3. Walking Ballista has at least 2 +1/+1 counters on it. 4. You have enough mana to activate Heliod. Combo activation steps: 1. Activate Heliod, then give Walking Ballista lifelink until end of turn. 2. Activate Walking Ballista's second ability, and remove a +1/+1 counter from it, dealing 1 damage to any target. 3. Walking Ballista's lifelink ability triggers, causing you to gain a life. 4. Heliod triggers, then put a +1/+1 counter on Walking Ballista. 5. Repeat from step 2. Combo results: 1. Infinite damage to any target. 2. Infinite life gain triggers. Combo number 4. The Locust God, plus Purphoros, God of the Forge, plus Curiosity. Required conditions: 1. The Locust God is on your battlefield. 2. Purphoros, God of the Forge is on your battlefield. 3. Curiosity is on your battlefield. 4. Curiosity is attached to Purphoros. 5. You have a way to draw a card. Combo activation steps: 1. Draw a card. 2. The Locust God triggers, then create a 1/1 insect creature token with flying and haste. 3. When the insect creature token enters the battlefield, Purphoros triggers, dealing 2 damage to each opponent. 4. Curiosity triggers, causing you to draw a card for each opponent that was dealt damage that way. 5. Repeat from step 2. Combo results: 1. Near infinite ETB triggers. 2. Near infinite card draw. 3. Near infinite damage to opponents. 4. Near infinite creature tokens with flying and haste. Combo number 5. Otharri, Sun's Glory, plus Kratos, God of War, plus Breath of Fury. Required conditions: 1. Otharri Son's Glory is on your battlefield. 2. Kratos God of War is on your battlefield. 3. Breath of Fury is on your battlefield. 4. Breath of Fury is attached to another creature you control. 5. You can deal combat damage with the creature that Breath of Fury is attached to. Combo activation steps: 1. All creatures have haste due to Kratos. 2. Declare Otharri and the creature enchanted with Breath of Fury as attackers. 3. Otharri triggers, and you get an experience counter, then create a 2/2 rebel creature token that is tapped and attacking for each experience counter you have. 4. Deal combat damage with the creature that Breath of Fury is attached to. 5. Breath of Fury triggers, then you sacrifice its enchanted creature, attach Breath of Fury to a creature you control, untap all creatures you control, and gain an additional combat phase after this one. 6. Repeat each combat phase. Combo results: 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite creature tokens with haste. 4. Infinite combat phases. 5. Infinite sacrifice triggers. 6. Infinite experience counters.
Hi Commander, if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Enjoy!
Non-game changer spells that are commonly found in Kratos and Atreus decks. Roaming Throne. God Trigger Doubling. If you choose God creature type as Roaming Throne enters, Kratos' triggered ability from attacking with one or more gods or from a god dying will trigger an additional time, helping you gain experience counters faster. Counter Acceleration. Extra Kratos triggers mean more experience counters, which directly improves both Kratos' end step +1/+1 counter placement and Atreus' card draw ability. Stronger God Strategy. Roaming Throne becomes a god in addition to being a golem if god creature type is chosen, allowing it to fit the deck's creature type theme, while enhancing the triggered abilities of other gods you control. Dreamtide Whale. Experience growth. Dreamtide Whales proliferate can add more experience counters to you, increasing the value of Kratos' end step +1/+1 counter ability and Atreus' card draw ability. Counter Expansion. Since Proliferate can add counters to permanents, Dreamtide Whale can increase the +1/+1 counters placed by Kratos, helping your gods and other key creatures scale into larger threats. Spell Pressure. Because Dreamtide Whale triggers whenever any player casts their second spell each turn, it can repeatedly proliferate through normal multiplayer commander gameplay, supporting the deck's counter-based strategy without requiring combat. Lae'zel, Vlaakith's champion. Experience Boost. Lae'zel increases the number of experience counters you receive from Kratos by granting an additional experience counter each time Kratos awards one for attacking with one or more gods, or when a god dies. Counter Amplification. Lae'zel also improves Kratos' end step ability by adding one extra +1/+1 counter whenever Kratos places counters on a creature you control. Atreus Scaling. Because Atreus draws cards based on the number of experience counters you have, Lae'zel indirectly makes Atreus' activated ability stronger by helping you accumulate experience counters faster. Otharri, Son's Glory. Experience Engine. Otharri adds another reliable source of experience counters by gaining one whenever it attacks. Token Pressure. Otharri creates tapped and attacking rebel tokens equal to your experience counters, giving the deck a combat-based way to widen the board. Resilient Threat. Otharri can return itself from the graveyard by tapping an untapped rebel and paying mana, allowing it to remain a recurring attacker that keeps generating experience counters and combat pressure. Iroas, God of Victory. God attacks. Iroas is a god, so attacking with it or alongside other gods helps enable Kratos' experience counter trigger from attacking with one or more gods. Combat Safety. Iroas gives your creatures menace and prevents all damage dealt to your attacking creatures, making it easier to attack repeatedly with gods while preserving your board. Counter Pressure. Safer attacks help Kratos gain experience counters more reliably, which increases the +1/+1 counters Kratos places and improves Atreus' card draw output. Purphoros, God of the Forge. God Synergy. Purphoros is a god creature when your devotion to red is 5 or greater, allowing it to support Kratos' plan of attacking with gods to gain experience counters. Token damage. Purphoros deals 2 damage to each opponent whenever another creature enters under your control, which is especially strong with token makers. Combat finish. Purphoros' activated ability gives your creatures +1/+0 until end of turn, helping a wide board of gods, rebels, and counter-enhanced creatures convert combat pressure into lethal damage. Heliod, Sun-Crowned. God Attacker. Heliod supports Kratos' God-focused strategy because, when Heliod is a creature, attacking with him contributes to triggering Kratos and generating experience counters. Lifelink counters. Heliod can give another creature lifelink, and whenever you gain life, Heliod places a +1/+1 counter on a creature or enchantment you control. Scaling value. The +1/+1 counters from Heliod synergize with Kratos' end-step counter distribution, while the increasing experience counter total generated by Kratos enhances Atreus' ability to draw cards. God Eternal Oketra. Token production. Oketra creates a 4/4 zombie warrior token with vigilance whenever you cast a creature spell, helping the deck build a wider board. Combat pressure. Oketra's double strike makes it a strong target for Kratos' end-step +1/+1 counters, greatly improving its combat damage output. Resilient God Threat. When Oketra dies or is exiled from the battlefield, it can be placed 3rd from the top of its owner's library, making it difficult for opponents to permanently remove. Djeru and Hazoret. God Combat. Djeru and Hazoret is a god, so attacking with it supports Kratos' plan of gaining experience counters from attacking with 1 or more gods. Legendary Advantage. Its attack trigger can find and cast legendary creatures for free, helping the deck deploy additional gods or other legendary threats. Counter Conversion. Its haste and vigilance condition helps it attack quickly and safely, giving Kratos more reliable opportunities to build experience counters. The Locust God. Atreus Token Engine. Atreus draws cards equal to your experience counters, and each card drawn can trigger the Locust God to create flying insect tokens with haste. Counter Payoff. As Kratos builds experience counters, Atreus draws more cards, which gives the Locust God more opportunities to produce tokens and expand your board. Resilient Threat. When the Locust God dies, it returns to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step, making it a durable god threat that can continue supporting the deck's combat and draw-based strategy. Post your commander on the comments section below, and we will create a video like this for you. Thank you for watching.